On a cold, foggy night where the world seemed to hide its secrets, there was a young man named Adam who loved adventures. One day, he decided to visit an abandoned city called the Lost, a strange place people were warned never to enter due to the terrifying stories surrounding it. The beginning of the journey, the city was ancient, its streets crumbling, and its houses in ruins. Streetlights flickered faintly, as if breathing their last. The story went that the city's inhabitants had vanished one strange night decades ago without explanation. When Adam entered the city, an eerie silence engulfed him. The air was cold, carrying the scent of decay. Armed with a flashlight and an old radio, he started exploring. But to his shock, whispers began emanating from the radio, even though it was turned off. Strange sounds. As he wandered, he passed an old school and heard the laughter of children. Looking through a broken window, he saw shadows darting around, but when he opened the door, the room was completely empty. The only thing there was a chalkboard with the message, "You shouldn't have come." Adam's fear grew, but his curiosity pushed him forward. He reached the heart of the city, where a large clock tower loomed. Its clock hands moved erratically, and its chimes sounded as though they came from deep underground. The truth unveiled. Standing near the tower, the ground began to tremble lightly. Suddenly, a group of figures appeared, their forms twisted and their faces devoid of features. Chains as black as night bound their bodies. They chanted one haunting phrase, "Join us, join us." Adam turned to run, but the path he had entered through was gone, replaced by buildings closing in as if the city itself was alive. The air filled with the sounds of crying, laughter, and the walls began to heave as though they were breathing. The end. In the moment Adam felt utterly helpless. One of the shadowy figures grabbed him and dragged him into the darkness. Before losing consciousness, Adam noticed a message etched into the ground. No one leaves the Lost. The next morning, searchers found Adam's flashlight outside the city, but there was no sign of him. Since that day, the Lost has grown more infamous, and anyone who dares enter is never seen again.